A rather interesting chili here today. Again, it's a beautiful, beautiful pepper. I went ahead and cut it open because I wanted to look inside. Sometimes with these peppers that have, multi or tricolor to them, like this has some red and then some nice dark spots to it. A lot of times the interior of the pepper looks really cool. This one not so much. I mean, I like the interior of it, but went ahead and cut it open just so I could see, because sometimes you can get the inside flesh or the inside part of the pepper walls to look similar to the outside, where see how you've got the different coloration going on. Sometimes it'll bleed on into the inside, I've noticed. This one not so much, but again, a beautiful pepper. This is the WHP 006. First time trying it, never heard of it. Apparently it's a unknown cross that came from white hot peppers from their garden at some point, but they don't know, or not sure, what the parents are or what the cross is. So it's said to be super hot level heat though. And I don't know what the 006 is in reference to. I couldn't find too much information about that. My guess is this is either the seeds from like the 6th phenotype that they've selected, or it's the stage of stabilizing. So maybe the F6 stage. I'm not 100% sure on that. That's just my guess, because it was labeled WHP 006. Let's give her a go. Cheers. It reminds me a lot of an Orion pepper. Pretty oily inside. Yeah, you can't see it. Some pools of oil right in there. For the birds. Yeah, it reminds me a lot of the Orion pepper, in terms of the flavor as well. It's pretty neutral. It's a bit earthy. With slight undertones of some fruity notes. The heat right now is all in the side, like the jugulars, if you will. A little bit in the way back of the middle of the throat here. I can feel it in the cheeks. Early on, it was lighting up the tongue pretty well. The tongue's doing pretty good right now. Not much on the tongue right now. It's really in the cheeks. And then right up in here in the throat. Evenly on both sides, even though I chewed mostly on this side, the burn is even on both sides. Feeling a little bit of warmth and a little bit of sting underneath the tongue. While eating mostly the pepper, early on for sure it was right on the front tip of the tongue, which is pretty common. But that's kind of dissipated now. I'm not feeling that stinging burn on the tongue anymore. I like that. That's my kind of pepper, where the flavors are just not too pronounced. It really evens out the burn profile on peppers when it's like that. Now, I like a sweet pepper just like the next guy, or a fruity pepper, or an overly earthy pepper. But something like this, it's just, it's like a fine wine. It's just smooth. It's definitely in the super hot range of heat. It feels to me to be above ghost pepper level heat. I think I can confidently say that now, because I'm starting to feel it at the top of the stomach just a little bit, just a warmth. Oh, it's got snot drooling, so it's also really cold outside today. What is today? The last day of November, right? Is today the 30th? I know it's Saturday. I was on vacation all last week, so my days are, I know my days, but the actual day, numerically, I get confused because, yeah, today should be the 30th. Because I got high school basketball games starting on Tuesday next week, so which is the 3rd. Great pepper, I love it. From the shape of it, the color of it, it was a nice size, pepper. The name, it is what it is. Nothing too fancy there. But again, the color, those type of peppers are just so beautiful. They're really intriguing. Those are the type of peppers that I wish I could just keep, But a very nice level burn profile to flavor profile. It works really well with each other. One is not overpowering the other. If you're familiar with super hot peppers and you enjoy super hot peppers, this is one that you just kind of, I'm not saying it in terms of that it's not hot. It's just the type of pepper for me that while having super hot level heat, this is probably 1.2, 1.3, somewhere in there. But when the flavor is just so beautiful and even and smooth and not overpowering in any way, shape, or form, it really makes the experience with said pepper easier, but more enjoyable, I think, is a better way to really talk about it. Because eating super hots is not really an easy feat, but more enjoyable. Yeah, I think that's a good way to describe it. All right, well, feeling it on the lips. Throat burn has eased up quite a bit. Cheek burn has eased up quite a bit. You can feel it right in, excuse me, the pepper burps, the crack on my lips there. So it's come down quite a bit now. We'll go ahead and kill the video. I appreciate everybody being here. I hope you guys all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I did. I didn't do much, you know. I didn't do anything really. Just relaxed, cooked a little bit at the house, and had fun. So anyways, thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one.